Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, my name is Nur Iman Hanani Bedi Design. We like to present our survey title, which is Social Problem. So, our survey title is Social Problem Among KPMI Malay Students. So, the objective that we got is to identify how KPMI Malay students facing with their surrounding. So, to begin our presentation, I would like to introduce my group members, which are Farah Intan Amalia binti Rasmi, Aisyah Syuhada binti Abdul Rahim, and Kalisha Balkis binti Muhammad Nasir. For our questionnaire, we have created 3 qualitative questions and 4 quantitative questions. So for the first questions is about, are you introvert or extrovert person? From the survey that we got, the percentage for introvert students are more than extrovert students. We also get the number of students for introvert students is 65 students. Meanwhile, the number of students for extrovert students is 33 students. Next, the second question is about how you spend your free time. The options that we create for the students is first, listen to music, spend time with friends, me time, shopping, and play games. So from the survey that we got, the highest percentage that students give is me time among the students. So from the pie chart, we got that there are 50 students who prefer me time than others, and there are 0 students who spend their time by shopping. So from the survey that we know that almost all the students like to have the me time for their free time.
Okay, so we move on to question 3 and 4. First of all, my name is Farah Intan Amalia binti Rosni. Okay, so for the question 3, the question is, where do you mostly spend time at college? So in the question, we put 5 options, which is library, class, cafe, gym or field, and dorm. As you can see on the slide, most of students spend their time at dorm, and the highest percentage for this question is 82.40%. And as you can see too, the lowest percentage is 1.80%, which is at library. Okay, so for the question 4, the question is, what is range age that usually has social problem? We put 5 options of range age, which is 11 to 12, 13 to 14, 15 to 16, 17 to 18, and last but not least, 19 to 20. As we put on our slide, they have 3 graphs, which is octave graph, frequency 1, and horizontal graph. So for the octave graph, as you can see, the highest point that we got is 15 to 16 range age that usually has social problem. So and for the frequency, the frequency at the first we got increase and a little bit decrease at the end. And so for the horizontal graph also same, we got increased range X that usually has social problem.
Hi, my name is Kalisha Balkis binti Muhammad Nasir. I will continue to the next question. Question number 5. How many hours you spend time outside the dorm? As we can see, we have 3 graphs. First is octave graph, second is frequency graph, and third is histogram graph. We go to the first graph, is octave graph. We have 5 options of question. First is 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, and the last is 9 to 10. Maximum hours of student KPMI Malay spent outside the dorm. In Ethics X, we got 5 to 6 hours, and the maximum of number of students in Ethics Y, we got 42 people. We go to the next graph, is frequency graph. As we can see, frequency line we got is increased. Same goes to histogram graph. Next, we go to the question number 6. How many friends that still have in your contact? We have 3 graphs. We go to the first graph, is octave graph.
we have 5 options of question. First is 1 to 10, 11 to 20, third is 21 to 30, fourth is 31 to 40, and the last is 41 to 50. As we can see, the maximum of friends in contact in X6X, we got 31 to 40 contact, and number of students, we got 38 people. We go to the next graph. As we can see, first upper class boundaries we got in decrease, but in two upper class boundaries we got in increase. After that, at 4 upper class boundaries we got in decrease. For the last graph, as we can see that we got in increased cumulative frequency.
Hello, my name is Aisyah Syuhada binti Abdul Rahim, and I will continue the presentation from Harisha Balkis. Question 7 is how many times have you joined an event organized by the college? By the Google form we made for this question, we get 3 graphs. The first one is OGIF, the second is histogram, and the last one is frequency. The first one is OGIF. This graph has 5 options. The first one is 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and the last one is 9 and 10. From the graph, as we can see, most of students choose the answer 5 and 6. And it was the highest point, 50 students choose the answer. The second graph is histogram. As we can see from this graph, it was increasing. The third graph is frequency. By the answer that we got from the student, this graph is also increasing from the 1 until 3, but after the 3 until 6, it was decreased. The conclusion is a society can successfully end social issue if they become adamant. This social issue act as a barrier to the progress of society. Thus, we must all come together to fight against them and put them to an end for the greater good.